This is the rig that I made so I can use my oven as a heater. You know, I can run just the burners. The problem is they produce a lot of carbon monoxide, which I don't like to breathe. Maybe you do, I don't. Anyway, this oven, like all other ovens, it's kind of hot, has a little vent that vents that. And this is all rusty because I learned when the Islita exploded, I learned that fire extinguisher powder is very caustic and it corrodes everything. So anyway, so I bought these pieces at Home Depot or whatever and cut all that and folded it so it'll clip on there, and this flexible line, and made a little wooden plug for my window, and ran that vent out so that I can get rid of the fumes of the exhaust and retain a lot of the heat. Since the burner is underneath this plate here, let's see if we can get in there. Since the burner's under there, then the heat gets dissipated into the oven. Granted, the oven is insulated because it's made to hold heat so you can bake in it, so it doesn't dissipate the heat awesomely well, but I'm willing to have little inefficiencies to not be breathing carbon monoxide. Last night there was a major storm. See previous video, where in my other boat, the Airbnb boat, dragged down on me, smacked into me, and then went to fetch up the shore. And I'll make another video of that later because I actually lucked out. But anyway, last night it was really cold. I mean, we're talking wind chill factors down to like 15 degrees. And this rig wasn't working very well because it was too windy. And every time the boat would swing on its anchor and the wind would hit me from that side, it would backdraft. And I was running that Aladdin lamp, and I was running this Coleman lamp. And I'm telling you, I got quite loopy and not feeling so well from all the exhaust fumes. So I've got to resolve this. I've got the place is a wreck. I'm trying to I'm like in survival mode. It's still a tempest out there. It's cold. There's ice all over the boat. The interior is just trashed. You know, I've got the engine room opened up because that's another excellent source of heat. I just run the engine and all that heat comes right up into here, and run my stove. So I just started running the stove again because the wind died down enough to not be backdrafting so often. But so I did use the engine this morning because it was so damn cold, and now I've got it up to 52 degrees. We're having a heat wave. Because you know what? When I woke up this morning, it was just barely above freezing. It's not enjoyable. Okay, you can see out there. See, it's the sun came out and it looks beautiful. The waves are starting to die down. So I might be able to go over there. Let's see if the boat will swing enough to see, not that boat, but you can barely see it over here. Let's see if I can get my finger. Right there is the First Lady. She didn't run aground. I had 2 anchors out, and somehow she magically looped them like around a pile by bobbing up and down and didn't go aground. The guy that I work for, Tom, had gone over there and checked on it this morning for me because I couldn't get to shore. It was way too windy. Probably around 40-mile-an-hour winds. Last night it was, I don't know what it was. I couldn't measure it, but it had to be in excess of 60. I've been in 60-mile-an-hour winds before, and these were some of the heaviest winds I've been in while at anchor, which is why the other boat drug. I need to buy a VW Bug and use that as an anchor for that boat because that boat is so high off the water, a lot of freeboard. It's notorious for pulling on its anchor. That's why I had 2 of them down, and it still pulled it. So anyway, this video got way long-winded. Maybe I'll edit that out. Maybe I'll just leave it because I hate editing video. But it's a little window into what's going on in my life. I haven't made any videos in a long time. I've just not been in the mood. I don't know why I've been in the mood. We'll sort that out another time, but right now I'm in survival mode and I'm bored because I'm just stuck on my boat, and I figure, well, I'll make a video. Bye.